This lesson today, I will be showing you how to put in a payable that is allocated to one borrower. We will go to the transaction menu and select Payable Entry, Add Payable. Once inside this form, we will go ahead and select the correct company and tab down to the LX type. We'll select the proper LX type and then go ahead and tab till we get the prompt that's asking us, will this be allocated to a single borrower? If this was allocated to no borrowers or many borrowers, we would hit no. But because it is one borrower, we're going to select yes, and we'll go ahead and select the proper loan. It's asking us now if the borrower is also the vendor. And because we're going to go ahead and write a check to the appraisal company, we'll hit no here. And we will select the proper company and tab into the next field. Every payable does require an invoice number in the system. So we will input the invoice number and tab to the joint payee field. And because this will not be a joint check, we will go ahead and just tab into the description. In the description, because you did select that it was allocated to one borrower, we went ahead and moved the loan number and the borrower name into the description field for you. You can backspace over that. You can even add some additional information there. We'll tab now into the post date field. And this date represents when you would like it to hit your financial statements. So we'll go ahead and put that in June. The vendor date would be the date at the top of the invoice. And we'll put that in. And the due date is when you would like to pay the invoice by. We go ahead and we tab through the last date field and we get this prompt telling us that we only fill in bank code, disbursement type, and check number if we've already written a hand or manual check for this invoice. And because we want to put an invoice in that we're going to pay later, we're just going to go ahead and leave those blank and hit OK. Now we enter our control total and tab up to the GL number. We'll select the proper GL account and then put in the amount of the invoice. This question mark means, is this row allocated to borrowers or a single borrower? And because it says yes here, we know it is. We'll go ahead and tab to the next row, and then we can either hit the OK to save it. We can hit the single check, which means that when we go to write checks, this invoice will show up on its own check, not combined with other invoices from the same vendor. Or you can go to InstaCheck, which would take you right into the print check screen, skipping the select invoice for payment screen. I'm just going to go ahead and hit OK. And that's how you post in a payable to a